For Liang and Lin's daughter and her younger brother, this was the first experience of life in a rural village. Things were very relaxed. There wasn't even school to go to. Zai Bin, the sister, wrote about their happy time in Lungtou village in her diary. Mother spent this afternoon sunning herself outside. She looked very happy. She asked me if I'd done my schoolwork. I said I had, but actually I'd only written an entry in my diary, nothing else. She seldom asked me about my schoolwork because she trusted me, but I took advantage of her trust. I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to read the textbooks, but I was captivated by the novel 5 Swordsmen and 5 Righteous Men. I just couldn't get into the frame of mind for study.
当时我妈大概希望我能够主动的给她当个小帮手吧，帮她一点忙。而我呢，我就老看书，那时候爱看小说。
Lin Huiyin once drew a cartoon for her daughter, making fun of her obsession with novels. The caption read, "You, the novel lover, must remember to keep a distance from what is depicted in this cartoon. Otherwise, I will never have a son-in-law." While the children continued to enjoy their life of freedom in the countryside, the academic institutions that had moved to Kunming's outskirts were resuming their regular work. However, while the members of the Society for the Study of Chinese Architecture were on their expedition in the southwestern region in September 1939, the Second World War broke out in Europe. In June 1940, France fell to Germany, and in September, Japan occupied the French territories of Indochina. Yunnan, neighbouring Vietnam, was under direct threat. The academic institutions that had relocated to the province were forced to move again. By this time, Liang Sicheng and his family had spent all their savings on constructing a house, and now, after just 6 months living in it, they were having to abandon it. Before they could move, they received further devastating news. The Huiyin River had burst its banks and flooded the urban area of Tianjin. The survey maps and negatives the Society for the Study of Chinese Architecture had stored in the cellar of a foreign bank in the concession were quite probably ruined.
我从来这辈子都没看到我父亲流过泪，他是不哭的。我从来没看到我父亲哭，但是那次听到照片，听到他这批资料损失了以后，他跟我母亲都伤心的不得了，我父亲都哭起来了。他说。
The Institute of History Philology of the Academia Sinica is moving to Sichuan, so we go along too. We are AS's parasite as far as library facilities are concerned. We feel very sad about this move. It means being away from a group of friends we've been with for over 10 years. In the evening before Liang Sicheng left Kunming, he wrote a letter to John Fairbank and his wife. He asked them to recommend an article he had written looking for ancient buildings in the northern part of China to the magazine National Geographic. He wrote, "If they're published, please use $8 of the remuneration to subscribe to Reader's Digest for 2 years and $11 to subscribe to Time Weekly for 1 year and National Geographic for 1 year. We are so short of reading material and reference books here. We, Lao Jin, Duan Shang, Phyllis and I and friends, shall appreciate it so much if every now and then you send us something out of date, bestsellers that you pick up from some second-hand bookshop. We are thirsty to read things from left to right instead of from top to bottom. While I'm typing this begging for books, I discovered Phyllis writing to Wilma for old clothes. It seems we have actually turned into beggars. In December 1940, in the depth of winter, the staff of the Society for the Study of Chinese Architecture set out for Sichuan province. They were accompanied by their counterparts from the Institute of Historical Languages, the Institute of Social Sciences, the Institute of Constitutional Anthropology, and the Central Museum. These leading Chinese scholars had left Beijing 3 years earlier and now they were embarking once again on the road of exile. But despite everything, they had not lost their confidence in the future. In Bijie and Guizhou, Liang Zibing wrote in her diary, "Mother took me along to buy medicine for my brother who was running a fever. On the way back, we passed the Confucius Temple."
那个庙已经改成个小学校了，他就一定要去看那个庙。我呢，一去以后，我们刚去了以后，那小孩就来围观，你知道，一大堆小学生把我围起来，我非常就恼火，我坚决不肯进去。我母亲非要进去不可，我非不肯进去。结果我母亲熬不住了，就没有进去吧。后来我母亲回来就发火了，就是回来就训了我一通。就后来那篇训话我还记在我的这个日记上的，所以现在还有点印象。
Mother said to me, "Why were you so angry? When we reach a new place, we should examine the government offices and other important buildings, the schools, the Confucius Temple, the streets and the city wall. We shouldn't only see what goods are being sold in the stores."
后来我想，他那天呢比较恼火，是因为我父亲不在。我相信那天要是我父亲在，他两个一定进去大大的考察一番。反正我妈就是这么一个人。